Hi guys, welcome to the short videos. You're learning math with Mazhar. Today we're going to solve the CBSE grade 12 final examination very short questions. So I've taken up the topic from the probability now. If A and B are independent events with P of A and P of B values are given, we need to work out P of not A and not B. So we know if A and B are independent events, what do we have? A intersection B is written as P of A times P of B. Not only that, if A and B are independent even, remember A complement, or I would say A, not A and not B, are also independent. So in that case, probability of not A and not B can also be written as probability of not A times probability of B not. But we know the sum of probability of an event and not an event, the total probability is 1. So not event is written as 1 minus probability of A, and then times the same thing can be done for this. So now you just have to just plug in the values that is given to us, that is 3 by 5 and that is like 4 over 9. That will give you not A and not B answer. So 5 minus 3, that is 2 over 5 times 9 minus 4, 5 by 9. So answer is going to be 2 over 9 for not A and let's just solve another question. If E1 and E2 are two independent events with probability of E1 being 0.35 and the union is 0.60, we need to work out probability of E2. So let us take probability of E2 as X. Since given that they are independent, since E1 and E2 are independent events, just now we have seen in the earlier question, their intersection will be written as the product of two. By the conditional probability also, we can say we got this one. So probability of E1 0.35, and just now we have taken it as X. So basically this will be 0.35x, and we know probability of two events with OR case is nothing but probability of E1 plus probability of E2 minus the intersection one. It is for the 2 as well as can be extended for 3. Probability of E1 is given to us as 0.35. This is, we've taken it as X, and this we got it on top 0.35. This is given as 0.60. So basically we need to work out this one. When you subtract it 0.35 on both sides, you get 0.60 minus this one means 0.25. 1 minus 0.35 will give you 0.60x. This is 0.65, sorry, 0.65 because they're subtracting from 1. So in order to get x now, divide 0.65 with 0.25 with 0.65. So basically 25 over 65, 5 times 5, 5 times 13, and that's your probability for E2 event. Moving on to next question of the probability, we've got this one, probability of A in and not B, which is nothing but probability of A minus B. Probability of B event is given, and they are asking us the conditional probability, which means probability of A with not B means when B has already happened. So this can be written as probability of A intersection not B over probability of B complement. We need to work out probability of A when B has already happened. And probability of B we have, probability of not B is nothing but 1 minus probability of B. That means you have to subtract 0.10 from 1, which of course 0.90. Just simply plug in over here. Probability of A and not B is given as 0.15 and 0.90. It means 15 over 90, and we know 15 times 6 will give you, so answer is 1 over 6. If you want, you can convert that to the decimal. Moving on to the final set of questions that we have, the probabilities that students A and B coming to school in time is 3 by 7. So let's just call P1 where the students come on time, and Q1 as doesn't come on time. So it means 1 minus, it means it will be 4 by 7. Let's just call P2. So I've taken event A coming to school, Q1 not coming to school, similarly for B. Now they're asking a probability only one of them coming to the school. So we will take the combination if P1 Q1, and if P2 comes, Q2 doesn't do. That's what only one of them. So basically you are multiplying it to get the answer and getting the sum. That's how your answer would be. Simple. There was slight correction. P1 Q2 plus P2 Q1, at least one of them, and then product of this will be your answer. So the final result is 26